Ladies and gentlemen, it's a beautiful day, pretty on sunshine. I believe it's someone's freedom as long as they lose not your faith. I'm proud to welcome you all to my new edition of Talk Show, and today I'm rocking with Mr. Gospel Humor. I'll give him the ground to explain himself more, to the viewers out there. But for the little I know about Mr. Gospel Humor, he's a co-writer like me, an author of a book called Beyond the Classroom. At the same time, he's also the underground CEO of I Love Aquibum Foundation. So before, let me not do the introduction myself. Let me give him the chance and the ground to explain himself more for the viewers. Mr. Gospel More, nice to have you on my talk show. This is a great privilege having you on my talk show.
BW
For real, man.
Rockers.
For real, man.
For real.
I
For real,
agree.
man. I love that. I love that. I love
I'm glad to have you here. I'm glad
So
to have
good to
you.
be here.
Man, you
So
look
good
good,
to
man.
be
I
here.
love your outfit,
Oh.
and you're rocking it out BW for me out there, man. I love your outfit, bro.
Good to be with you, sir.
Thank you very much.
I want to say very big thanks to everyone who is
For real.
here to spend time with us. I have heard a lot about BW Rockers, but
Yeah.
today, here I am.
I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
It's my
Quickly
pleasure.
now. Let's have more. Let me have you. Explain yourself more for our viewers out there. What do you have to say? Tell my viewers about yourself.
Okay. I am Pastor of Gospel Humor.
For real, man.
I, like you said, I am a writer,
For real.
a prolific one at that.
I believe that. I
And
believe
then
that.
I am, by the grace of God, the author of the book Beyond the Classroom.
I mean, Beyond the Classroom. I
Beyond
believe
the
I've gone through that book, and I really want to commend that book for my viewers out there.
Thank
Beyond
you.
the Classroom. I think I'll throw more of the book, on my platform for my viewers to see. I will not take you out into Beyond the Classroom. That's not the real issue of today. Let's talk about I Love Aquibum, Foundation. But before then, you get enough time to explain yourself for my viewers. Like, where are you from? Like,
Okay, I am from Akwa Ibom in Nigeria.
okay,
I am a Nigerian.
for real, man. For real.
Yeah,
You look
from
like one.
Akwa Ibom. So, and that is why you heard the name I Love Akwa
Aquibum
Ibom Foundation.
Aquibum.
And by the grace of God, I am the progenitor and international president of I Love Akwa Ibom Foundation. Since a foundation is not a profit-making business, so we are not called the CEO. If you do that, government is going to
Government,
tax
yeah,
us.
they come for you. The straight
So
up.
we are we love it the other way.
Other way.
The progenitor and the international president, I double by the grace of God.
Real.
So we are not just here for nothing.
Okay.
As the name implies, love is not words.
Sure, sure, sure.
Love is what you do.
So let's through more. Let's go into the project I love Aquarium Foundation.
Okay.
Is it a political movement or what is it all about? Like what can you tell the viewers out there about I love Aquarium Foundation?
It is not a socio-political group or initiative.
Okay.
It is beyond that.
Okay.
Everything I do is beyond
Beyond,
from the other beyond.
beyond the classroom.
So, what we are doing in our Love of Bible Foundation, firstly, we awaken
Okay.
patriotism.
Okay.
That's what we do. At a point we have seen that in our state and in our country, in our nation, we are losing people who are patriotic.
Okay.
And the rest of the people we have, they want a lot from the government, but they don't think what they can give.
Breaking down the statement you just made, patriotic. How can you break them down to a layman understanding now?
Yeah, it means being willing to serve and to sacrifice
Being willing to save
for
and to
your
sacrifice.
dear state
Real.
and any way you find yourself. We want to encourage people to serve more than to expect.
To extort more.
Yeah, when you say love, the Holy Book says, "For God so loved the world that He didn't speak, but He gave."
Gave his
So
only
what
begotten
you
Son.
do is more valuable than what you say.
Real.
Except you can say what you do and you do what you say.
Real.
So I Love for Weapon Foundation stands for this. We celebrate our heroes.
Okay.
Like very soon, you are going to see the full clips on air everywhere on the media. We are celebrating our heroes, both past and present.
Okay.
You will see the faces of many people I wouldn't like to mention now because the video will
Speak
be
for
on.
himself.
Yeah, in the next few hours from now, the
Real,
video should
real,
be on.
real.
So we want to celebrate. If you have done something good, we will come and tell you thank you.
For real.
Not that we want anything from you, but our the little we can offer, we come and tell you thank you. Even God is expecting appreciation. How about men?
Sure, sure.
So the thing is, like let me jump into one issue. Okay, there were a set of people in 2019 that went into a project of doing a musical composition and display, and then some of them designed the logo we have today, and some other things we have, like the Akwa Ibom State Anthem. Okay. I think we had so many people who submitted their proposed anthem. Okay. And then in that same 2019, one anthem was chosen, the one we have now. Yeah. Until today, the people that submitted those entries has not been called in a day to say thank you.
Say thank you.
At least they spent a lot of money.
Sure.
I knew someone who did that, and he spent well over 150,000 as at that time, just to run that with a studio session, and nobody said to them thank you. But if they were dragging the name of the state to somewhere, or they drag the image or personality of a
direction,
in a of a government functionary, let's call it that way, they would have been looked for everywhere, and they will make sure that those people face the wrath of the law. But we don't tell people that are doing well, thank you. So that is what I love Akwa Ibom Foundation stands for. We want to celebrate like what you are doing. We will one day come to your house and then celebrate
Thank
you.
you very much.
That is what we will do.
I'll be
But for
glad.
now, on behalf of I Love Akwa Ibom Foundation, we celebrate
Thank you very
because
much.
I have seen your jobs online.
Thank you very
You are
much.
doing very well on
Thank
the
you very
media.
much.
And in addition, I Love Akwa Ibom Foundation will not just stop at reawakening patriotism and then celebrating heroes. We are affecting communities. We are touching lives.
Sure.
We are doing, as I speak, we have done many conferences free of charge. We have taken it to training centers. We have taken it to school. We have taken it to other places free. And let me mention that the book you just called Beyond the Classroom, I gave it out for free. You have a copy.
Sure.
You will see not for sale.
Not for sale.
Boldly
Yeah.
written.
For real, man.
Now I am giving it out not because I don't look for money, and not because I don't have a marketer that would have marketed the book, and then I have even had an outright source to buy.
Sure.
And he called me and we negotiated good millions. But I said no, because this is my own way of affecting. This is in my little
Affecting
capacity.
your generation.
Yeah, affecting my generation positively. But now I Love Akwa Ibom Foundation is coming again to reprint the book in copies.
Man, for the
and
masses
still
out there.
share free of charge, not for sale.
I really
So
appreciate
this
that.
is what we stand for. We want to encourage others to join hands because the development of our state depends on us.
On us, for real.
It is
Not
on
even
us.
the government.
It is on
But
us.
we-
No, if you talk about the government, who
We
are the government?
We are the government, for real.
The governor, His Excellency Pastor Omo Eno, PhD, is representing us.
Sure.
We sent him there. So, because in democracy, all of us cannot be there.
Sure.
So, we sent him. So, we are the government. Sure. If you want the governor to do everything, please. But let me pause here and celebrate His Excellency the Governor. He did something very significant. I don't know if you, I think I saw you on that news. But let me bring it to this platform.
Okay.
His Excellency, after the Christmas and the
New Year.
after the Ibom Christmas Village, the Unplugged 3.0, His Excellency called the commissioner and celebrated him.
Celebrated the
Oh
commissioner.
God,
Sure.
that is what we stand for.
Sure.
And I Love Akwa Ibom Foundation will go to that commissioner's office and celebrate him. I'm talking about Dr. Anyeti Udofia, the Commissioner of Culture and Tourism. That is how to encourage people.
And I really
To the rest of the commissioners, we are not saying you are not doing
They are
well.
all doing
His
well.
Excellency is not saying he's the only person that has worked, but he's telling you that next might be you.
Sure.
He's telling you to be outstanding.
Sure.
You know, it is not easy for you to stay awake for over 40 nights.
Sure.
Before that place was commissioned and opened, Dr. Anyeti Udofia has been there daily, and then daily throughout December. You know, and His Excellency saw it. I have to tell this
Young man,
thank you. You did well.
Sure.
So and now we are celebrating him, and I want to say kudos to Dr. Anyeti Udofia
Really
and His
appreciate that.
Excellency the Governor has done well. And now when I saw it, I said, "Wow!
Wow.
I love Okwebon Foundation has come with a spirit."
Sure.
So now people are being celebrated, not just
Just
to call them for the crime they have committed only,
but for
so
their good works
for the
also.
good works
Yeah.
also.
No, from your statement, which I really believe my viewers out there really got have their time to enjoy you explain more about why I love Aquarium Foundation. But coming to talk about since Aquarium, I love Aquarium Foundation has an affiliation with government. I would love you to take your time in a few seconds to explain or to share your thoughts concerning the present administration, comparing the administration to the previous ones, previous government we've had. What can you say about Pastor Moino's leadership and his pattern of government?
I know where you are headed because I'm a pastor,
For real, man. For
and
real.
that's why
Yeah, because he's
you
a
are
co-pastor like you.
boldly stating
Yeah, sure.
Pastor Umoina.
Pastor Bueno.
But let me not do a lot of comparison
Sure.
because everyone has
His own
their
role.
uniqueness
Okay.
and peculiarity,
Sure.
and you cannot take that from any human.
Sure.
Yeah, Pastor Umoina, PhD, His Excellency, has performed as a man who has been in a private sector, managing a business that grew and then become an empire,
Sure.
a world-class business.
Sure.
And anyway, I was not expecting less from him.
Sure.
Yes. And if you want to talk about the list of governors in Nigeria, and if you don't mention His Excellency Pastor Umoino, I don't think you have.
What are we to celebrate Pastor Bueno for? Let's really understand how. Because I believe the rate of hunger in Aquarium State is still increasing. I believe the highest project Aquarium State, according to the people, is renovating of classroom and primary school, which is not meant to be celebrated, which is a right for citizens to enjoy. But it happens to be that those are the things we are celebrating in Aquarium State, according to the people. So what do you have to say,
What
about?
you need to understand is that in Akwa Ibom State, people are sometimes misinformed,
Okay.
and other times the media practitioners, not like you,
For real.
they use what we call media imperialism.
Okay. I'd love you to break that down, not for me, but for my viewers out there too.
Yeah, what we call media imperialism is bringing negativity.
Okay.
There's one thing we call bandwagon effect.
Okay.
The effect will come when you continue to hear something good about someone, something good about you can love the person without even seeing the
See the
person.
person. Sure.
It has affected you.
Sure.
And if you hear something bad about someone, every time you can begin to hate the
Hit the
person
person
without even seeing
without a cause.
or encountering the
Sure.
person.
Sure.
So now we know that there are media houses and media practitioners who will not say that His Excellency has done well. No matter what they do.
Sure.
Yes. And I want to tell you that in Akwa Ibom State, we have recorded significant changes for good in Akwa Ibom State.
Pastor
In
Moy
Akwa Ibom
administration.
State, in this administration.
Sure.
And I don't want to compare.
Sure.
There was a time in the city of Uyo, let me bring it down.
Sure.
In the city of Uyo, where we did not even have light at night.
Sure. Yeah. I believe.
Something as little as street light we
Street
did
light.
not have. And when you come out to the street of Uyo at night, anything can happen to you because anywhere that is dark, everything dark can find it bearing there.
I think Akpabio did that in his own time. Akpabio gave us constant street lighting.
Yeah, I said before
Okay.
before His
Yeah,
Excellency
Excellency.
Pastor
Okay.
Umoy.
That
I
means
know I know where you are
there's
pushing me
a
to,
comma there.
and I'm not
That
going
means
and I'm
you're
not
talking
going
about
anywhere.
Emmanuel
I'm not
himself.
going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I'm
All
not
right.
going
Okay.
anywhere.
Let's keep it there.
You said that.
Let's keep it there.
You
Let's keep
said
it there.
that. And I just imagine recently this has not happened before in the history of Akwa Ibom State. You went to write exams and then you come out and then the governor is giving you transport fare of about 50,000
Wow.
to thousands of, whether you score
No.
or you didn't, let your name be there.
Sure.
And Pastor Moino has gone so digital that if he wants to give you something, BW Rockers, it will get to you.
Direct.
We have gotten to that level.
Let's talk about job employment because job creation in Akwa Ibom State. Let's not just go in terms of the philanthropy life the Pastor Moino is living. Let's talk about job creation, which happens to be one of the most important things because we happens to do during my talk shows around the street. I get to understand that majorities of the KK drivers are graduates. Out of 100 people you meet in the street, 99 or 98 are graduates. And what's going on? And someone will tell you, "Oh, come on, there's no job employment in Akwa Ibom State." Is it true or false?
You know what I'm going to say about that? And this is what I Love for Kwaiborn Foundation stands for. One more time.
Okay.
If a graduate comes out of school and tells you there's no job, what did they even do in school? Okay, so you want someone who has not finished primary six to open a job for you to come and do? No, 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 no. See, what we don't understand in this part of the world is this: the university is not there to produce job seekers,
Okay.
but to produce people who are going to provide solutions to problems.
To the society.
Go through the book Beyond the Classroom.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's not about just going to school and then you think all you will do when you are out of school is to look for a job. Please, no, nobody does that. In the advanced world, in the developed countries, you will see something like 13.1% of people employed by the government. You will see 10.1. I have seen 6.2% in a country, but they are operate. See, we should learn to contribute. We should learn, if you need a company to work, who are the people that are going to be the MDs of these companies? Let me ask. Okay, you can imagine we are having problem of electricity, and someone is an electrical engineer who came out with first class or 2-1 and is still complaining. What are you doing to bring solution? You do nothing, and then you come and you are looking for where?
So are you trying to tell me that the citizens should go more of self-creation?
We should
or
grow.
what we should do for the states than what the states can do for us?
We should begin to think.
On what to do for the states and how to add mobility.
Begin to think
For
on
real.
how to add value to yourself first.
Okay.
Add value to yourself, and add it time after time. Don't stop.
For real.
And then you will know that looking for a job will not be a problem.
Sure.
I have not applied for a job before.
I believe.
I've not done that.
Come
I
on.
can't recall writing an application later or going to look for a job. So it's not something that you take your papers and then you walk around and say there's no job. And
I think that's the most extent. Someone went out there for school. I believe you're
No, that's not the essence.
Okay.
The essence was to train your mind to know how to think well.
Okay. Not just coming out to tell someone I'm a graduate, right?
Yeah. And some people are not even employable. Yeah, because recently I was looking for a secretary in my office, looking for a secretary.
Sure.
And if I tell you what I got in a graduate, you will be very surprised.
Definitely. I know we still have a lot
So in Akwa Ibom State, like what we had before the year elapsed, I mean 2025, His Excellency has assured that very soon we are going to have massive employment.
How do we believe that?
Yeah, I believe, because he said he will give transport fee of 50,000, and he did.
Okay.
We believe someone because he has said it in, and he did.
Okay.
And we can believe the next thing you say.
Sure.
Because we have done this one. And now he has given a breakdown of the people who will be employed, and the rest of the people are to be sent to the training center free. And I know His Excellency, he will still give them transport fee.
Sure.
To the training center. What else do you need? Like what we are talking about now, His Excellency is setting Aqua Palm Resort.
Okay.
Are you aware of that?
Yeah, I think I've heard something like that.
Now, don't just hear.
I'll visit it. I'll pay a visit to it. I wanted to keep it on the low because I know I'm going to visit it. The previous government liked to acquire them about coconut factory, about rice
Okay,
factory, about toothpick company, pick up
okay,
paint and all those things. And today we can't boost up those things in Akwa Ibom State. Why? Because nobody took it personal to monitor all those stuff the governor was talking about.
okay.
So our governor Udumi Mando then deceived Akwa Ibomites, with a lot of
No, no, no. That language,
I
deceive.
should not say
Yeah,
deceive.
yeah. Please, please come.
Okay.
Take it very. We are on media,
Yeah,
so you shouldn't breathe very hard.
I believe he was deceiving the people because
Was
none of
that
those things,
deception?
none of those stuff were reality.
When some things and some projects fail, it may not be deception.
Okay.
It may be because of the people he worked with
Okay, the people
who
or
were
the engineers
unable
something.
to be like what we are talking about. Okay, what was the job of the then commissioner of agriculture?
Okay.
Because when we talk about a government, and that is why when you see His Excellency how he's setting up his cabinet, you will understand
Sure.
that he knows that any failure from any angle will be attributed to him.
Sure.
So, who was the then commissioner
Commissioner
of
of
agriculture?
agriculture.
What was the duty of his office?
Okay.
So now that is the question.
Sure.
And now we have so many people who has been in different places and different sectors, and they were unable to perform excellently,
Okay.
but they were still kept at that office due to loyalty or
Loyalty or whatever.
whatsoever.
Sure.
But His Excellency is coming good. If you see the project that His Excellency is doing, like I visited the elderly home, what they call the Adikono.
Okay.
And I went to the site where the new AKBC will be built. The project is very much ongoing and with strength. That project is almost completed at the elderly home. So if a governor will tell you, I will do this, and you are seeing what he's doing, I think you should believe that if he says, I will do this one, he will do.
Okay.
If you go to the road project that the governor is handling, you will understand. Like now, the dry season, you will see jobs are everywhere, ongoing. He has funded. And do you want to talk about the backlogs of gratuity,
Sure.
salary arrears, and allowance, and all of that? Do you know how many percent, how much Akwa Ibom State government was owing the civil servant?
Real man. I know
And do you
about
know how much His Excellency has paid?
for real.
So if you want to talk about the leadership style of His Excellency Pastor Umoino, I think
You
I,
do
wa-
it
I
big.
want I want to be very careful here because I want to do a score. I want to score him
Okay.
on a scale of 1 to 10. I will say I will withdraw 2 and
Give
give
him
him
eight
8
for real, man.
because it is not easy to restructure things and then allow it to move the way you want it to move.
On a
He,
smooth
he
ground.
has just run 2 years plus. He's getting to 3 years in the next how many months? So we are expecting him after he still has,
So
I
you
think,
want to
one
tell
year
me, in
plus.
summary, you want to stand your ground that Pastor Moino merits the best governors award in Nigeria.
Yes, he does. He
Definitely.
does.
And I really
In my judgment.
in your
And
judgment.
that is why I love Okwebon Foundation. And one of these days, after we have sent the video online and everything is said, we are going to go and tell him thank you.
For what great done.
We are going to tell
For
him
what
thank
well
you.
done.
We are going to state things categorically. We are going to
Okay.
state things. Eh?
Sure.
And we are going to state also things that we see if done can get somewhere. When you want to, we are not afraid of criticism,
Sure.
but let it be very constructive enough and reasonable.
Sure.
Yeah, anybody um, is not bigger than criticism because you are human. You cannot do what everybody would like at the time. There are people who will say, I would have loved His Excellency to come out and spray money. And the other person will say, no, he cannot die. I don't even want that.
Don't want that.
And this one will say, no, let His Excellency come and invest in agriculture. Like what he's doing. We have a species of palm fruit everywhere, and we have a good soil that we can grow it.
Sure.
What is Malaysia using to boost their economy? And then we have that. And if His Excellency has decided to invest in that, there's nothing you lose in palm.
I believe, I know that.
Everything is
It's
economical.
Sure.
So please, BW Rockers, please take it from me. His Excellency, the Governor, Pastor Omo Baseno, PhD, the Executive Governor of Akwa Ibom State, is doing extremely well. Take it from
Thank
me.
you very much. In summary, bringing it down to I Love Akwa Ibom Foundation. So what are those things we are to expect? What are those programs, you're to give to my viewers out there or to give to the people out there to expect from I Love Akwa Ibom Foundation out of visiting or celebrating, heroes and past heroes?
Okay, very soon, very soon, we are going to launch the foundation,
Okay.
and we have our blueprint for the year,
Okay.
our lineup of events for the year, and our programs and our projects. They are many,
I believe.
but we are not going to let the cat out of the bag for now.
Sure.
Because very soon I think I will invite, especially from my office,
Okay.
from the office of the progenitor and international president of I Love Akwa Ibom Foundation. I will invite BW Rockers
I'll be
to
grateful.
the grand opening
I'll be grateful.
of the
I'll be
foundation,
grateful to be there.
which His Excellency the Governor will be there.
I'll be
The
grateful to be
Senate
there.
President will be there,
Yeah, I'll be glad.
and we are going to have many people
Sure.
from and outside Akwa Ibom
I
State.
believe.
And I want to say this: I Love Akwa Ibom Foundation is not just for Akwa Ibomites.
Okay.
If you are from anywhere and you are living in Akwa Ibom, or you have been in Akwa Ibom before, or you love Akwa Ibom from a distance, you can join us.
Celebrate.
Because there is a particular state in this country that if I hear anything about that state, I will join even from anywhere, and that is Rivers
River
State.
State.
If I hear I love rivers from anywhere, I'm going to join, because Rivers State has affected me.
For real.
And then I returned to Akwa Ibom, and now here I am.
Sure.
And if you see this other part of me in Akwa Ibom State, I think I got it somewhere.
Sure.
And then I am here in Akwa Ibom, and then I love Rivers State.
River State.
You understand?
Sure.
So anybody, whether you are living in Akwa Ibom State or you are outside Akwa Ibom, but you love Akwa Ibom, it is for you. Though the membership is not open for now,
Okay.
but whenever the membership is open, we are going to make it very public, and we tell you the procedures to get
In a
to
quick one
join.
before we end, please. We've heard about your foundation talk about politics, government celebrating, great minds and all these things. So how will the foundation affect the grassroots people, like the masses, in our interior villages and localities? How are we looking up to you, to use your platform or your foundation to affect their life out there?
Okay, thank you very much for that
Thank you very
question.
much.
Like what we have in the plans, since you still want me to shed light on something,
Sure.
what we have on the plans for the people at the grassroots, we have we have developed a team, and the team is led by one of the trustees of the foundation,
Okay.
and their duty revolves around going to the interior villages to know their needs,
Okay.
their major needs. You can have 10 needs, but the one that is
The
very
major
pressing.
needs, the major needs.
Now, what we will do is, because we have access to the government, we can talk to the government on their behalf.
Sure. Sure.
We can bring it as a suggestion
Okay.
and say, please, on this platform, now I have this platform, I can talk on this platform, and the government, I know they follow up everything that's happening on the media.
Sure.
Now we can tell, please, His Excellency, or anybody well-meaning, we are not going to appeal to the governor alone. Any well-meaning Akwa Ibomite or anyone that is living can do that.
Sure.
Now, there was a place we went to, and we saw, if you see pupils going to school, and I just asked the person that went with me to park, we were just looking. They went to school. If you see, they went barefooted. And if you see their uniforms, and I said, okay, so now we can walk into the office of the House of Assembly member of that community and tell him, please provide um school uniforms, sandals, and maybe school bags for these people.
Sure.
We have used our what we have to help.
The little
And
you
now,
can.
yeah, and now because I Love Akwa Foundation is not a poor foundation.
Sure, it's not.
We
I
have
believe.
funds,
I believe.
and we are going to fund where necessary, where our capacity can carry. And we have limitations, and where we are constrained, we can call another person in and say, please support these people. Maybe those people wouldn't have been opportune to go there,
Sure.
but we can go.
Sure.
So we complain and say, please help these pupils, and then we have helped them indirectly. Yes, we fund and then we direct the attention of others to real need arises.
Thank you very much. I really
Thank you,
enjoy your
BW
time.
Rockers.
I really enjoy your time, and
You've done so.
I believe you, my viewers out there, impact out of your knowledge out there. And thank you for coming around.
Thank you.
To my viewers out there, it's a pleasure to have Mr. Gospel Mo, my talk show today. And to you all out there, feel free to hook up with BW Rockers anytime, any moment. Book up your own day. I'll be glad to have you on my talk show. At the same time, see you guys. One love. Keep following.
That's how we roll. BW Rockers. Thank you for having me. And I hope to be here again.
Thank you very much.
I hope to be here again. It will be a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And to all the viewers, please do enjoy.